Nathan, I have to tell you something. I'm pregnant.
What?
We finally did it after all those fertility treatments. Your parents are going to be so happy.
You're joking, right? That's a really bad joke.
What?
Sarah, do you have any idea how old you are?
I'm 42, but...
You're an old woman. Do you get that?
Old woman? Well, technically, I guess. But by that logic, you're 45. Doesn't that make you an old man?
That's different from men. Women are another story. A woman's value is mostly tied to her youth, especially when it comes to having kids.
What are you trying to say?
You know what a geriatric pregnancy is, right? The older a woman is when she gives birth, the higher the risk the child is born with something wrong. They did a whole segment on it on the news. Honestly terrified me. Bottom line, a kid you have at your age is gonna come out defective, guaranteed!
How dare you say that? Yes, there are risks with older pregnancies, that's true. But you can't just write a child off like that before they're even born. And who kept pushing for us to have children in the first place? That was you, Nathan!
That was back when you were still young! Over a decade of fertility treatments, total waste of time! I figured you'd give up eventually if I just waited it out!
You were waiting for me to give up? I went through every procedure, every appointment, every disappointment, and you were just running out the clock?
I stopped caring about the whole thing years ago. Honestly, I don't know why we kept going as long as we did!
Because you kept saying you wanted a family. Every time I was ready to stop, you told me to try one more time.
I was being supportive. I didn't think it would actually work.
That is one of the most dishonest things you've ever said to me, and that's a high bar.
I'm not raising some defective kid. It looks bad. Full stop. I'm gonna be CEO, Sarah. I need to minimize my liabilities.
That's horrible.
Relax. I found a woman who can actually give me healthy children.
What?
Her name's Tiffany, 23 years old, works the front desk at my company. She's easygoing, and she's exactly my type.
You're getting involved with someone 2 decades younger than you?
When a man has money and power, age doesn't matter.
How long has this been going on?
A while? Does it matter?
I suppose it doesn't. I just want to understand how long I've been living with someone who already checked out of this marriage.
Look, it's not personal. You're a perfectly decent person. You just aged out of what I need.
You were talking about a human being, your wife, as though you were replacing a piece of furniture.
Anyway, I've been meaning to bring this up. I want a divorce.
I thought you'd been so cold since I turned 40. I guess this is why. God, Nathan.
Hey, if you terminate the pregnancy, I'll let you stay on as a housekeeper. Dad and Mom always liked you. You could take some of the load off my new wife.
Are you out of your mind? I'm not your live-in servant.
The offer stands. Think it over. You'd have a stable roof, regular meals. Could be worse.
You genuinely believe you're being generous right now.
I'm being practical. You haven't worked in years. You have no income. A baby to deal with. I'm offering you a way out.
I'm having this baby, and yes, I'll take the divorce, gladly.
Bold move. You sure about that?
Absolutely. This child is going to be incredible, because I'll make sure of it.
Credit where it's due. You've got guts. Just guts, though. You quit your job when we got married and haven't worked since, remember?
Only because you kept insisting I stay home. I gave up my career for you.
You weren't exactly fighting me on it. You settled in pretty comfortably.
I trusted you. I built my life around ours. There's a difference between settling in and surrendering.
Semantics!
Goodbye, Nathan, and I'll be sending you a bill for the affair. Expect to hear from my lawyer.
Sure. If pocket change is all you're after, knock yourself out!
Keep laughing. I'll remember you said that. Ethan, I have to work late tonight, but I'll try to get home as early as I can.
Mom, don't stress. I'm 10 years old now. I can handle being home alone.
But it's your birthday. I want to be there with you.
Thank you, Mom.
I made your cake this morning. It's in the fridge. Please don't eat it all before dinner.
No promises.
Ethan.
I'll wait. I'm disciplined. You know this.
I do know this. I just like to feel useful. I'm sorry. I hate that I'm always making you spend so much time on your own.
I'm fine. I've got a packed schedule anyway. We're even. Besides, you're all I need. I've never once wished I could meet my dad.
Really?
Every time you mention him, your face falls. That tells me everything I need to know.
That's a remarkably calm read of the situation for a 5th grader.
You learn to read people when you've had to grow up fast.
You're too wise for your age. I honestly don't know where you get it.
You probably. You just don't give yourself enough credit to notice it.
That might be the nicest thing anyone has said to me all week.
It's your birthday week too, essentially. You should hear nice things.
Our birthdays are 3 weeks apart. That's a stretch, even for you. Oh, but there's one thing I do want for you. I'd love for you to meet your dad's parents someday.
You don't have anything against them, do you?
No, not at all. I loved them. They were good people. Your grandmother passed away before you were born, sadly. But I've stayed in touch with your grandfather. Should I ask if he'd like to meet?
Yes, please, Mom.
He's going to be so proud of you. I just know it.
Is he anything like Nathan?
No, not at all. That's the strange thing. Your grandfather is warm, thoughtful. He spent his whole life building something real and caring about the people around him.
Then how did Nathan turn out the way he did?
I've wondered about that myself for 10 years.
Some people have everything handed to them and it just hollows them out.
When did you become a philosopher?
Around 2nd grade, I had a lot of time to think between rehearsals.
Get some rest tonight, okay? You've got an early call tomorrow.
I know. Happy almost birthday week, Mom.
Happy birthday, Ethan. I love you.
Well, haven't seen you in years, and you look even more worn out than I remember. I was heading to my parents' place and spotted a familiar face. Look at that, it's my ex-wife, the one who thought getting pregnant at 42 was a good idea.
You've somehow gotten even worse in the years since I've seen you. Do you even hear yourself? I heard your father's been seriously ill, by the way. And yet here you are, just dropping by? Haven't you been doing anything for him?
Mind your own business. What are you even doing here?
I've been helping care for your father, the same way I helped care for your mother before she passed.
Why would you do that? You're not family anymore.
He asked me to, and he's a good man who deserved better than to be left alone.
Did you run out of money raising that kid by yourself? Trying to squeeze cash out of my dad? You know I never paid child support, right?
I don't need anything from you. I've managed just fine on my own. Your father helped me find a job at a great company, comparable to what I had before I left the workforce.
Sure, keep telling yourself that. But hey, disabled kid must rack up some serious medical bills, huh?
Excuse me?
A kid from an old hag like you is probably disabled. Tough break!
You really have no idea, do you?
Huh?
My son is a prodigy, Nathan.
Oh wow! Parent brain is something else!
Unfortunately for you, the world is the one calling him a prodigy, not me. You really haven't heard? He's been featured on national TV. Youngest classic country artist in history, a voice that stunned audiences at the Country Music Awards.
Wait, hang on! Your kid is still 10, right?
That's right.
A 10-year-old country singer? That's a joke! Classic country? Isn't that like the genre nobody under 50 listens to? How out of touch can one kid be?
You literally just insulted a piece of American cultural heritage. Go ahead and look it up. Search my last name and Ethan.
Okay, I'm looking it up, and he's actually showing up. I've been watching a lot of other stuff lately. I never caught that coverage. I've been deep into this prestige drama about chefs.
That does sound good, actually. You probably wouldn't have recognized him anyway.
How is your kid this famous? A geriatric pregnancy kid? It's gotta be my genes, right? The CEO bloodline coming through.
The only thing I remember about your singing is that you cleared out a conference room at a client dinner.
That was one time.
The clients asked to move to a different table.
It was an unfamiliar song.
Ethan cared deeply about classic country dying out as a tradition. He believed that if someone young and passionate stepped into the spotlight, they could make people fall in love with it again. So he trained obsessively, found a great coach, and built the career he has today. He's not a normal child. I say that with full awareness of how it sounds.
Wait, he's seriously only 10?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me he was this talented? A kid like that deserves the CEO's son as a father. Bring him here right now. We need a photo op, father and son.
You cannot be serious. The whiplash from your change of heart might actually require medical attention. Wasn't it you who wanted nothing to do with an old hag's baby?
That was a misunderstanding.
There was no misunderstanding. Ethan stays away from you. Go enjoy your young girlfriend. Best of luck.
Wait! Hey! Sarah, what the hell is this? I'm talking about the will! This is insane! Why am I not the next CEO? And he's leaving part of the estate to your kid? This is completely outrageous!
Is it though? You haven't delivered results at work in years.
What?
You heard me. You started off seeming committed, but once you hit your late 30s, you started coasting on your name and stopped putting in any real effort. And that's when things started to get ugly at home, too. Funny how that happens.
I'm perfectly fine!
Your parents didn't seem to think so. They say that children who have everything handed to them grow up self-centered. But apparently, no one expected it to get this bad. So the CEO position goes to the VP, someone your father trusted. You'll stay on as a regular employee and earn your place. And to the daughter-in-law who spent more than 10 years caring for this family with genuine devotion, he wanted to express his gratitude by providing for her child. That was your father's decision. Do you understand now?
I don't accept this! Going around his own son to hand money to your kid? This is completely unfair!
He apparently wasn't planning to leave you anything at all. You're only getting what the law requires. You should probably feel grateful for that much.
You've got some nerve!
Your parents were good to me, Nathan. Your father especially. He genuinely cared about me. Your mother had mobility issues and needed daily help. She was very private and didn't want strangers assisting her. So, as his daughter-in-law, I was the one who came over nearly every day to help. He told me that knowing she was in good hands is what let him keep running the company.
So what? You were just going along with Mom's demands!
You never offered to help them once.
Why would I waste time on that? And for the record, the reason I had you quit your job and stay home was so you'd handle Mom's care! So really, my management decision is what made that all possible. You're welcome. Besides, she passed away right after our divorce anyway. Honestly, good riddance. One less headache.
No wonder everyone ran out of patience with you. I gave up my career and became a housewife. Your parents poured everything into raising a successor, only to watch him become someone unrecognizable. I went through hell with fertility treatments, finally got pregnant, and was told to get rid of the baby. Your parents were dismissed as burdens and treated like ATMs. Have you ever, even once, thought about how any of that felt to the people around you?
Oh, so I'm supposed to grovel and people please everyone?
That attitude is exactly why your father decided you weren't fit to lead. You reduce people to tools, you ignore their humanity, you use them for what they're worth and discard them. I told you once, I'm not your tool.
You lived off my money and you have the nerve to lecture me?
You lived off 3 home-cooked meals a day, clean laundry, a spotless house, and someone managing every single financial detail of your life. And somehow you're the one with the attitude? You were only able to coast the way you did because people were holding you up. If you can't feel gratitude for that, you have no business leading anyone. And apparently, the new CEO felt exactly the same way. Your father told me so.
What?
Fair warning, the new CEO has zero faith in you. If you don't shape up, you'll be sidelined without a second thought.
He's a VP! He can't talk about me like that!
He's the CEO now, so yes, he absolutely can.
This is a disaster! I'll be humiliated at the office! My dad built that company! You owe me some loyalty, you worthless new CEO!
Coming from you, that's genuinely funny. Anyway, good luck with whatever comes next.
Hey, you were my wife! You're supposed to help me!
No, because I remember exactly what you said about the baby I was carrying. I remember exactly what you told me to do.
That was...
Why would I ever help someone like that? Goodbye, Nathan.
Hey, you must be Ethan, right? I'm your dad, Nathan!
Who gave you my number?
A friend of yours, a very helpful kid.
Ah, probably my classmate Jake. He'd give out a friend's contact info to a stranger claiming to be their father for $1. His sense of personal security is basically non-existent.
You saw that?
No, but I can figure that out easily enough.
Just to check, you're still in 5th grade, right?
Yes, but how did you even know what school I go to?
School zones are public information. Where you live determines where you go.
So you followed us home to find our address and worked backward from there. What do you want, self-proclaimed dad?
Don't talk to me like I'm a stranger. I'm your father. It's natural that I'd want to spend time with my son.
Don't you have work?
I cleared my schedule just for you!
Your girlfriend left you, so you need a new prop to make yourself look good!
What?
And you're about to get transferred to some remote branch because the company's decided you're useless. People were holding back while your grandfather was still around, but now you've got nothing left to protect you.
Did your mom tell you all this? Seriously, filling a kid's head with all this negativity?
Mom has never said a negative word about you to me, not once. She changes the subject when your name comes up. She looks tired, that's all.
Then how do you know any of this?
I told you, I found it myself.
Okay, look, you're right about everything. Things are pretty rough. But you're my son. You'll help your old man out, won't you?
No.
What?
Was that not clear? I'll say it again. I don't want to help you.
But why? Your dad is in a really tough spot.
You put my mom in a tough spot first. I didn't hear any of this from her, by the way. I found it all myself.
By yourself?
I called your company and asked questions, and I used some of the money I've earned from performing to hire a private investigator.
You're seriously in 5th grade? You remind me of that boy detective from the old kids' books, Encyclopedia Brown.
I am in 5th grade, yes.
What exactly did the investigator find?
Enough. The affairs, the expense reports, the way you spoke to people who couldn't push back. A fairly detailed picture of someone who believed rules applied to everyone else.
Those are completely out of context!
That's what people always say.
I'm your father! You can't reduce me to a file of accusations!
I haven't reduced you to anything. I looked at the evidence and formed an opinion, which is exactly what you refused to do when your wife came to you with news of your own child.
That's not fair!
I'm 10. I don't have a sophisticated framework for fairness yet. I just know what happened. Which is exactly why Mom tries to shield me from things. She keeps difficult truths to herself to protect me. But I also know that nothing comes without effort, and that trust has to be earned. So I decided to use the one advantage I have, my age, to build something real. To become known, to stay clean, to be someone people trust.
So the whole music career...
I genuinely love classic country, but yes, there's a bigger picture. It's the clearest way I know to communicate. When you sing, people listen.
And you've been planning this since you were 7?
I've been thinking about it since I understood what it meant that my father wasn't there. Then I started to understand what position Mom had been left in, and I thought about what I could actually do about it.
This kid is unsettling. You have 0 warmth, 0 respect for your father. Figures, raised by that woman, of course you turned out like this.
I don't really care what you think of me, but I'm angry. You hurt my mom. You never apologized. You never reflected on it. So I'm going to make a public statement. My father is a deadbeat.
What?
After that, the press will do the rest. They'll dig into exactly what kind of person my deadbeat father is.
You're planning to use me as a scandal? You've been building toward this the whole time? That can't be real. Please, don't do this. I won't just lose my job. I'll lose everything. I won't be able to show my face anywhere. You're gonna make it so I can't even leave the house?
I don't fully understand how serious that would be for you. But if you're out on the street, there's a chance you'll run into Mom someday. So please, stay inside. I left this chat open just long enough to tell you that. Conversation's over.
Wait! I was wrong! I'll stop! I'll apologize! Please, respond! I'm begging you! Did you seriously just block me? No! No, 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 no! Please, stop!
Ethan, I'm on my way. Don't leave your manager's side, okay?
I'm fine, Mom. Relax. I'm 10, not 5.
But I had no idea the story about Nathan would spread like this. Did you say something to one of the reporters?
No, but apparently he was lurking around the school trying to find me. A journalist nearby probably picked up on it.
Of course, even at the end, he can't stop making a mess.
On the bright side, the attention probably makes it harder for him to come near us now.
Maybe. Hopefully it at least slows him down. I heard some of his relatives might take him in, which... But still, if anything happens...
Mom, I've been taking boxing and fencing lessons. I'll protect you!
You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I feel better already. When did you even start boxing?
About 6 months ago, I have practice on Wednesday mornings before school.
I thought that was a study group.
It is, technically. We study footwork. He did teach me one thing, though, without even meaning to, that if you don't go after what you want yourself, you'll never get it. I'm gonna work hard. For Grandpa, for Grandma, for both of them.
I know you will. I'm rooting for you with everything I've got, because you're my Ethan. The story of the child prodigy country singer with a father who had abandoned his mother for a younger woman spread through the press and then gradually quieted down. To protect Ethan from the media storm, Sarah paused his performing schedule and retreated with him to her hometown in the countryside for a while. It was the most peaceful stretch of time either of them had known in years. Meanwhile, the new CEO had already moved ahead of the news cycle. Nathan had been quietly transferred to a remote 2-person branch office. When journalists descended on that office and disrupted operations, it gave the company a clean reason to fire him for misconduct. A convenient excuse, it seemed, that no one was sorry to have. The 2 colleagues at that branch had both been on the receiving end of Nathan's behavior over the years. Witnesses said they were grinning when he slunk out the door. Within a month, the noise had mostly died down, for everyone except Nathan. He was still hiding in a relative's house, too afraid of lingering press to go outside. He worked off his keep doing whatever he was told, day after day, too rattled to push back. As for who had tipped off the press in the first place, Sarah suspected someone had done it deliberately. But Ethan said he didn't know, and neither did his manager. She decided not to dig further. She had worried so much during that pregnancy, whether a baby born to a woman her age would be healthy, would be okay. Looking at Ethan now, those fears felt like a distant dream. She hoped, more than anything, that his future would be as bright as he was.